Welcome back. My name is Iris. I'm a self-taught tarot reader, self-proclaimed intuitive person. Going to pull some cards for the remainder of March 2025. Before we get into the reading, just a quick little disclaimer. If at any point during this video you feel anxious, upset, you're starting to say, like, in your head, oh, is she gonna say this? Is she gonna say this? It's not your reading. I'm probably not your tarot reader, not your channeler. I might be full of shit and just, don't know what I'm doing here. So do not ever let some words out of my mouth ruin your day. Keep it light in the comments because I know how to talk my shit. And yeah. What else did I forget? Do not have to be a Sagittarius to watch this. The title could resonate with you. But this is intended for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node placements. I feel like I haven't been doing this a super long time, but what I was gonna say is I feel like I've been reading tarot for a long time. I haven't been uploading them to YouTube for a long time. But personally, the feedback I've got from people, I feel like my readings more so resonate if you feel like the title was for you, or if that is your sun sign or moon sign. You might be a Sagittarius Venus and that's it, and this resonates for you. I feel like love readings tend to will tend to resonate more if you're watching for your Venus sign. That's just, I feel like that's based off of like subconscious intentions I'm setting now, just because of what I will think. So, anywho, shuffling the cards from the last reading, I've already saged the energy. Channeled messages. Oh, I thought my weather turned off. I was devastated. Channeled messages for March. The color pink. Wear pink more. I don't care if you hate it. I don't care if you don't own it. I don't care if, unless you got like some trauma associated with the color pink. If you hate wearing it, buy a pink mug. Buy a pink pen to use at work. You don't have to buy things. If there's like something little in your home, like maybe you have like a little vase that you put like, maybe you put like little flowers from your garden, paint it pink. If you hate pink and you don't want it in your home, get some rose quartz and set that out in your home. Something about the color pink is like sorry guys, California's coming back out. I haven't even moved back yet and it's already coming back out. But yeah, like something about the color pink is really relevant for you guys. Legally Blonde makes me think of Legally Blonde, makes me think of Britney Spears. Britney Spears is a Sagittarius. Something about Britney Spears could be relevant. Britney, 224 or 1224. I'm pretty sure December 24th is still Sag, right? That's not Capricorn quite yet. That's not till after Christmas, correct? Or is it? I cannot think of that right now. But something about December 24th, something about February 24th, or just 224 in general. Channeled number for you guys. Pregnancy. I, for no other sign, got that so far. And I'm almost done with all 12 signs for March. So, pregnancy, if you're not looking to get pregnant, that's coming out. If it comes out in the cards, I'm going to laugh so hard. Not at you, just like at the irony, because it's coming out. Hello. Sorry, I got my phone on the stand and there's stuff blocking like the bottom of it, so I can't see the chats unless I lean forward all crazy. But yeah, if you're trying to get pregnant, it's in the cards for you. And I get like a really good energy about it. I'm not getting like this is like, even if it's not a planned pregnancy, it's not unexpected. Like, this is the type of thing that you're like, oh, I knew I should have bought a plan B, and you're not mad about it. And if you are not of childbearing age, if you're not looking to have children, pregnancy does not have to be literal. This could be like you are about to start a channel, you are about to it could be literal in this if you have a pet, so random. Sag, some of you have a pet and your pet's been acting really weird. They are just about to be at the point where they start showing. If you have a pet that can get pregnant, like obviously if you're at home and you're like, my dog's 14 years old and it's a male and he's neutered, probably not your dog. You know, maybe it is your dog. Maybe it's a miracle. I don't know. Let me know. Keep me posted. But yeah, like some of you could have a pet. If your pet's been acting weird and you haven't had a chance to go get him checked out yet, no judgment. I know vets are expensive, but if you can, please go get that taken care of, because I think your little baby's got some babies. Wolf on that card as I split the deck. Hi, Ben. Okay. Other channeled things for you guys. Initials. Something really, really big about initials. And I had like 7 different confirmations about that. I can't think of them right now. One of them was on the radio, like this guy was talking and he was like, oh yeah, and when you call in, make sure you mention your initials. And I was like, that is so random and weird. Why would you need to give someone your, like, weird, random and weird. Signing something, initialing something. Looney Tunes, Michigan J Frog. This reading, the title of this reading is One Froggy Evening. Look that up. If you don't know what that is, it's a Looney Tunes episode, I believe. That's the episode where there's the little frog in the top hat and he's like, hello, my baby, hello, my honey, hello, my ragtime doll. If you refuse me, honey, you lose me. Tell me, I don't know what he says, but that is like, I don't know, something about, and that character's name is Michigan J Frog. Something about Michigan could be significant, but something about that song, like maybe watch it back, it'll bring up some suppressed memories or something. I don't know. The song H by Tool came up. Look up the lyrics to that song if you get a chance. I might look it up if we have time at the end. I'm not rushing these readings. I'm just trying to keep them shorter because I notice once they go, oh, excuse me, heartburn. Once they get over that like 30-40 minute point, they take 2 days to upload. I pay for expensive internet. I don't know what to do. So I'm trying to keep them shorter so that they upload a little quicker. But you know, if they end up longer, they end up longer. So anyways, last little channeled message I have for you guys, I think, out of ink. And I can't remember why that came to me. I'm not printing anything, so it had nothing to do with a printer. I don't, oh, yeah. Because when I was writing down you guys' channeled messages for the month, my pen started running out of ink, and it's like a brand new pen. Out of ink, you're running out of ink. That makes me think of like a social battery needing to recharge. And I'm not thinking literally, I'm thinking like this is like you're reaching a burnout point. Maybe that's why I was getting like the pink. This is like some self-care coming in. Maybe like, I feel like especially if you're a guy these days, maybe you would really like to like go get your nails done every couple weeks or whatever. Like you just like to go get a little gel on there or whatever. Maybe like to do a little design or something. And maybe because money's tight, maybe your person's been out of town, maybe, I don't know, maybe you had a cuticle infection, I don't know, couldn't go get your nails done. Maybe that's like really, really, really been bothering you. Hello, my baby, hello, my honey. Heart chakra healing. Something about that. Like old-timey love. Britney Spears is such a, like, I hate saying hopeless romantic, but like that energy and Britney Spears feel like go hand in hand. I feel like she is. I didn't mean to laugh. I fucking love Britney Spears. I was laughing because I thought about something personal. Sorry. I was gonna say I feel like Britney Spears has like literally never been with someone that treated her right. You guys could definitely resonate with that. Alright, Spirit, what do we have? Sagittarius for the month of March. For the remainder, words are hard. For the remainder of March 2025. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sagittarius. I mean however many cards, but I like 3. I like 3. I like Hogmaw. I like, why am I thinking of Forrest Gump? That's not Forrest Gump. I like Hogmaw. I like Pig Feet. That's Friday. That's Friday. That ain't Forrest Gump. That's Friday. I had Forrest Gump in my head because I was watching clips from it this morning. Every time I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen. That's what that's from. That is funny. That's exactly what that's from. I like Hogmaw. I like Pig Feet. Because Craig's eating all the shit out of the fridge, so his dad's talking shit to him. That's funny. That's so random. I don't know why I'm channeling that. What? Every time I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen. In the goddamn refrigerator. Eating up all the, I don't know what he said, cornbread. Eating up all of this. Eating up all of that. That's when he goes, I like Pink Feet. I like Hogmaw. That movie is fucking comedy gold. First card out is Forgiveness. Second card out, Reclaim Your Power in reverse. Do we have another card for Sagittarius for the month of March? Ooh, interesting. I haven't pulled that card for anybody yet. You have Forgiveness upright. Reclaim Your Power in reverse. Alchemy in reverse. The Forgiveness card, it's someone sitting at a shrine. You could be, I was getting heart chakra healing for you guys. You could be, I didn't mean to pause so long. Sorry, I was looking at the pregnancy thing again on your channel, the messages. Maybe you lost a pregnancy. Sorry, trigger warning. You could have lost a pregnancy and I've been through this. That's what I feel like that's what I'm picking up on this energy. Maybe you've lost a pregnancy before, and the person that you would have had that child with, you're no longer with, and you hold a lot of, this could be whether you know it or not. Ooh, that could be, ooh. The situation with Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake is like what I'm thinking of. Maybe that's what I was thinking of Britney. Like I'm thinking of something like that. And I just got like a really tight feeling in my chest. There's someone subconsciously that you hold so much resentment for, and you're not going to realize it until you see them with someone else, or until you see them have a child with someone else, or if they already have children with other people. Like maybe this is the type of thing like, what is the Reclaim Your Power card? Reclaim Your Power, reversed. You are having a difficult time surrendering. You know what you have to do to let go, still you hold on. Nerves set in. You hesitate to say your piece and break away. You are afraid to protest. That goes hand in hand. I'm all stuffed up now. That goes hand in hand with the Forgiveness card. Forgiveness. You are preparing to relieve a burden that's been heavy on your heart, mind, and spirit. You understand the law of attraction. The longer you harp on dishonor, the longer your life is at a standstill. You're inspired to move on. If apologies are owed, it's best to give in. If something burdensome is weighing on your spirit, do what you have to do to make things right. Drown out the noise of your ego. This is like someone you have not, like maybe there's someone, like this person like fucked you over. And yeah, maybe there's something you could apologize for. Understandably, you're not going to apologize because this is like someone wrecked your car and cheated on you and had like 4 kids behind your back, and then you had a miscarriage and they weren't at the hospital, and maybe you told them their hair made them look stupid. And you never apologized for how you spoke to them and telling them that their hair looked stupid. It's probably not like that. Like, maybe you guys got into arguments a lot. Maybe you got like, you know, fuck you and your mom, and fuck your family, and fuck you, beep, 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 beep. Maybe you got like that in arguments with this person. It's like there are things that you needed to apologize for, but you haven't, because I'm hearing this person has a lot more to apologize for. But regardless, at the end of the day, that's holding you back, because I've channeled this so many times, but I'm thinking of that story of the person in the Bible. It's Lot's wife. I actually forget what happens in the story. They're going to, I don't know if they're going to Israel from, nope. They're going to Jerusalem. I forget where they're going. Point is, they're going somewhere. And when they're leaving, I forget if it's Lot or Jesus, but someone tells her, like, stop looking back at the past. You're going to turn to a pillar of salt. You will become frozen in time. And, like, that is so relevant still for so many of us every day. That is what I'm channeling right now for you, Sag. It's like, you could have spent, if not months, years, dwelling on the potential outcome of a situation, or if not dwelling on the potential outcome, it's like the book said, you know how the law of attraction works. It's like, you know that to get what you want, you need to focus on what you want and only visualizing what you want. But because what you want hasn't been coming in, it's like, okay, what came first, the chicken or the egg, you know? But what you want hasn't been coming in, so you're just focused on, okay, well, this guy cheated on me, and this job didn't work out, and this family member fucked me over, and this happened, and this happened. And that is all you are continuing to see. Maybe that's not what's manifesting. It's like, maybe these situations are played out, but it's like, it's all you can think about. So that's all you're seeing. Alchemy reversed. You've spent some time neglecting yourself while catering to others. Some moments you don't believe you are as essential as them. Concentrate on you for a moment. If you weren't a catch, people wouldn't be around you, right? Right. Accepting yourself during all stages of life is key. The good and the bad. Shower yourself with the same grace you shower others with. Advance with a vibrant attitude. This is like when I was channeling for you guys, this is like, there's like someone that you hold a lot of resentment towards, and you're gonna see something and it just makes you realize, like, I was getting the same thing for Scorpio. You're gonna see something that makes you realize, like, oh, like, I'm fine. Everything's like, I'm not getting communication. I don't know. We're gonna use the mystical realm for you guys. If I can get them at the fucking box. Jeez. Sorry, pardon my French. Welcome to my channel. My dad's a mechanic. I cuss a lot. using the Mystical Realm. Okay, what do we have for Sag? Clarify the Forgiveness card. Clarifying the cards we already have out on the deck. Spirit, what do we have for Sag? Clarify the Forgiveness card. Clarify the Forgiveness card. The Moon reversed. The Moon upright, you will hear a lot of whether it's tarot reader or not on YouTube, doesn't matter. The Moon card you will hear interpreted as what's in the dark comes to light. Regardless of the deck, for the most part, there will be two figures at this base of water, and there's something about to come out of the water and either get them or they're gonna get it. You don't know what's gonna happen, but regardless, the wolves, coyotes, dogs, the two figures are oblivious to it because they're, oh my gosh, it's just like the thing with the pillar of salt. Sorry, sometimes when I say things, they actually make sense and it really just blows my mind and makes me feel a lot better about myself. Anyways, it's just like the thing with the pillar of salt that I was saying. This Forgiveness card will release you from like what feels like a hex. Like I'm getting, you could have just had like the most awful luck since this relationship ended, since this job ended, since you moved from this place. Maybe it wasn't one specific thing that set it off, but maybe like when you look back, you're like, ever since like around this time, things have been very rough. And it's like, you've been positive, you're like you were acknowledging the good days. Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's like communication that's being hidden from you. Not hidden, like with like this communication that's about to come in. This Knight of Swords is like, hey. Knight of Pentacles wanted to come out. I had Knight of Pentacles for Scorpio as well. But what else do we have clarifying the Forgiveness card? Let's clarify the Moon. What's being revealed to Scorpio? Five of Pentacles and the Hermit. Five of Pentacles is like feeling abandoned, betrayed, left out in the cold, watching people celebrate without you. This card always makes me think of like the church that gets all the donations and they're all warm and cozy inside. Meanwhile, the homeless people are outside in the winter like, can we please have one meal? And they're like, oh, meals ended at 5:30. And they're like, okay, well, I thought you were to open your door to thy brother in time of need. And they're like, we don't do that. They're like, this isn't a homeless shelter, this is a church. They're like, you can come to Sunday service if you want. And this Hermit, I'm getting this is your energy. Hermit is Virgo, correct? Or Sag? That's one I always get mixed up. But this is your energy regardless, not Sagittarius. I mean like for your reading specifically. Hermit. This Five of Pentacles is what's being revealed, and it has put you in a hermit mode, or it is currently putting you in a hermit mode for, I'm not getting the rest of March. Could be in a hermit mode right now. Maybe you're not down in the dumps, but you're definitely like, you're not making plans with people. If you're flirting with people, you're not going on dates. Like this is very... My chest just felt so tight earlier. Like My chest earlier, when I started talking about like this first, like the reclaim your power card and stuff, my chest literally got tight the way it did like when I walked in on someone cheating on me. Like that was the like, oh, like you're seeing something that makes you just, I hate predicting this for people. This is what I'm pulling on. And it's something that you expect. This, I'm not getting like a tragedy. This is like you're like, oh, I haven't checked on so-and-so in a while. I wonder how they're doing. And you go look at this ex-partner's Facebook and you see that they're engaged and they have a baby on the way. And you're like, oh. You're like, I'm just going to delete everything now. Hermit mode. Maybe this was like a job that you thought you really were like starting to fit in at, and then you show up to work on a day that you're not scheduled. Maybe it's like retail or something like that. So you're like, I'm gonna go come in and shop when everybody's scheduled except me. And you thought it was just a coincidence. And then you go into work and it's like they all had like an employee party without you. And everyone's confused why you're there. It just causes you to, you're like, I'm gonna call out of my next shift and start looking for other jobs. With the reclaim your power in reverse, whatever this is that you saw, I don't feel like you're in denial about it, but I do feel like you're still like, you're definitely still holding out that like, I don't know, this person's gonna tell you it's not true. If this is like, maybe you have evidence that someone is cheating, this is, and understandably so, you're like, definitely still going through that gut ache. What's the reclaim your power in reverse? Getting some heavy shit for you guys, Sag. Hey, reclaim your power in reverse. Clarified by the Six of Swords. A lot of like, Swords is air sign energy. It is also like a key element of communication, the sword suit. I'm hearing like words that can't be taken back. Maybe you're having a hard time accepting that you said things to someone that just cannot be taken back. And what's meant to be will always be. So if you hear that and you're like, I know I've ruined it, this is not your reading. However, if you're listening to this and you're like, yeah, that person was an asshole, but I wish I would have talked to them like that. This is your reading. Like, this is like the gut punch of seeing your ex move on with someone else. But I'm getting like, you're the person that ended the relationship. It's like that type of thing. It's like, you're like, ah. But you're moving on to calmer waters anyways. So it's like, what is there to worry about, you know? It's just still, it obviously is not fun. It's like in this image, the boat's upright. They're still sailing, but the waters are choppy. Clarify the alchemy reverse. It's the Ace of Cups if you can't see. I can't even remember what... I'm sorry, I was not expecting that card to come out. Someone's gonna come sweep you off your feet. Or some family member's gonna come in and let a bunch of shit off their chest. It's gonna be an emotional release. But the Ace of Cups card in this deck is a very, like, lovey-dovey Ace of Decks, not Ace of Decks? What the sorry. The Ace of Cups in this deck is a very lovey-dovey card, not so much just like a overpouring of emotion type thing. Where's the alchemy? The alchemy in reverse said, you have spent time neglecting yourself while catering to others. Some moments you don't believe you are as essential as them. Concentrate on you for a moment. If you weren't a catch, people wouldn't want to be around you, right? Right. Accepting yourself during all stages of life is key. The good and the bad. Shower yourself with the same grace you shower others with. Advance with a vibrant attitude. I feel like I've channeled this for you guys before, so if it's still up, watch your last Sagittarius reading. I specifically remember getting for you guys, like, right as you lean into, like, even if you hated it at first, I feel like for a lot of you, and I've been there, it's going to feel like a chore at first. Like, you are going to literally have to force yourself to do it. Like, you cannot wake up every day and just brush your teeth and call it a day. Brush your fucking teeth, floss, wash your face, shower. If you're not washing your hair, cool. Probably shouldn't wash your hair every day anyways. It's bad for it, especially depending on your hair type. But, like, bathe. And it's not about, like, ew, bathe. It's like, your body is special and it's going to carry you throughout this whole life. So take good fucking care of it. And when you pour that into yourself, you truly exude that energy. It's the, like, I hate saying this, but like, I would never want to bring her up in one of my readings. But just, sorry, random rich person that comes to mind, okay? Kim Kardashian. She is someone that is obviously very rich, so we know her as very rich, but someone, let's say someone that's not Kim Kardashian, but still wealthy, right? People like that exude that energy because, well, one, they have money, but I know it's because, mainly, hugely because they have that money, that helps a lot, but when you are constantly looking at wealth and abundance, it is a lot easier to continue to manifest wealth and abundance. And if you are someone that is known as, like, a sex symbol, beauty icon, shit like that, you are going to continue to exude that energy because you will pour into yourself in such a way that would be deserved by someone that is a, like, beauty icon or whatever. Like, random, regardless of, like, whether it's like you're putting more effort into your hair and you're like you identify as a dude, or whether you identify as a woman and, like, certain outfits you feel like, you know, compliment your body a little more. It's not necessarily that those things make you look better and that's what attracts people more. If I brought that up because I feel like you're the type of person that you're like, oh, well, of course, if I put more effort into myself, then I'll attract more people because people don't like me how I really am. That's not it. That's not it. That is not it at all. And some of you really need to hear that. This is like, and test it. If you don't fucking believe me, test it. Test it. Quit wearing makeup. If you're like, oh, but I do my little routine and, like, I edge my contour, like, right along my beard, like, or I don't know, if you're like, oh, but I wear this push-up bra to work every day, and if I don't wear it, no one's gonna think I'm cute. I'm telling you, fuck the effort you put into getting ready for work. Well, don't fuck that effort, but at home. And if you're not into, like, the physical self-care, make yourself a really good home-cooked meal. If you don't like cooking, if you have anxiety about cooking, try to go get yourself, like, the healthiest meal you can get in your area if you can. If money's not an option, take some time into, like, really deep cleaning your space. That will make you feel better about yourself and it raises your vibration. My mom is a Sagittarius, and I swear, if that lady taught me anything in my life, it's if you look good, you feel good. And that is no shit. Like to the point where I don't know how many days I literally like flipped completely upside down, like pulled myself out of anger attacks because I was like, nope, I'm not letting this happen. I'm gonna make myself look good today. I want to feel good today. And it's not about looking good, it's making yourself feel like you look good to yourself. That's what matters. Get one more card and we'll end this. Claire for the Ace of Cups. What's coming in for Sag for the rest of March? Without spoiling any surprises. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Tower reverse, Star reverse, Eight of Swords. I am getting for the rest of the month, you're having like a resistance to whatever this is. If not for the rest of the month, this is something that you're dealing with now, and that's going to be like what you overcome the rest of the month. Eight of Swords, this is someone tied up, blindfolded, and they're surrounded by swords. Water's dried up, like I got out of ink in your channeled messages, like resources depleted, out in the cold. Tower reverse, Star reverse. There is so much resistance in your energy. It is absolutely insane. One second. I'm so sorry. That is so funny. Could be having a lot of weird dreams. Like vivid dreams. And if you are having weird and or vivid dreams, please try to write them down. It will help you so much. But yeah, we have Tower reverse, Star reverse. Tower reverse is, this is like, Tower reverse, this is like trauma. Like just resistance to an energy. This is like, I hate getting this for you guys, but this is like having evidence that someone is in a new relationship. This is like having evidence that someone cheated on you. This is like having evidence that your job was planning on replacing you, and just like, the Star is the Aquarius card. Aquarians are very intuitive, and Aquarians are the water bearer. They hold the weight of the world. They are humanitarians. They give, 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 give. I feel like Star in reverse, this was an imbalance of that energy, and that's why you're so probably so resistant to this, understandably. But it's kind of sad. It's like, you're like, but I love them so much. And it's like, okay, but how do they feel about you? But I was so nice to them. Okay, but were they nice to you? They know you were so nice to them. And that's why they treated you like shit. Y'all hear that rain? That is so relaxing. I'm about to sleep like a baby. Yeah, that's funny. Star reversed. I always try to look at the books in case I miss anything. I'm like, maybe I'm like, oh yeah, duh, that's the Star card. But reversed is despair, all hope lost, negativity, lack of faith. Missed opportunity, trust issues. Let me see if we got anything else for you guys, but I think Sagittarius, I think the gist for you guys for March is really, really, and I know no one ever wants to hear this, but if this is your reading, especially if you're a Sagittarius, and if this is your reading, I feel like you've been, I know it's what the book says, but it's like delaying the inevitable, and maybe not intentionally, but maybe it is like you really thought things would work out. Like, you're like, I really did, like, I really thought we had a good connection, and maybe you did have a good connection, maybe you had good chemistry, or maybe you were doing a really good job at this place, or maybe you were showing up on time, but it's just like, at the end of the day, they know they'll have to pay you more, or at the end of the day, they're shallow. And they're not going to tell you that, because when do shallow people ever say, hey, I'm really shallow? And I like to get the most attractive person I can get. And you're attractive, but I think I can do better now. That was really specific, so that might be what someone's thinking. Like, I'm just getting this, like, pompous ass. Eight of Swords shows a blindfolded woman with a thin rope. The petals represent the small issues she believes are insurmountable. The blackbirds represent her higher mind wanting to take charge. The entire image is symbolic of a person who is self-imprisoning themselves by not taking control of a situation to see what is really going on. The woman, blindfolded and bound, represents a person stuck in a victimized, self-limiting mindset. All is not nearly as bad as it initially appears. The dilemma can be resolved if she chooses to face her fears and not be led by an imagined situation of learned helplessness. If she chose to release her negative self-talk within, sorry, I didn't mean to pause. If you're just listening in headphones, I was staring at the fucking camera. Sag, the whole gist for your reading is, and I'm not saying this so when I say this, I really want to say this carefully. There's someone coming in. You probably already know this person. I don't think it's someone coming back. If this is someone coming back, it's not whoever you like just split up with. This is like an old friend, or maybe like, I don't know, old coworker, old roommate, maybe like an old fling, and then you moved away, and now maybe you're going to be back at that old job, or maybe you're going to be back in the area, or maybe because you're finally breaking up with this person, maybe you realize like, oh my gosh, I haven't thought about this person in like 5 years because my ex made me block them, or whatever. Like, the one thing I kept channeling for you guys was that, hello, my baby, hello, my honey, hello, my ba, 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 ba. If you refuse me, honey, you'll lose me. And tell me I'm your... That's like a very lovey-dovey song. And this is not a lovey-dovey reading. Like heart chakra healing. I don't know. Maybe that's how someone made you feel. But I'm really not getting that. I'm getting like, there's... Ace of Cups is coming in. But that shit isn't going to manifest until you genuinely are at a point where you are like, if they leave me, they leave me. If they don't, they don't. Like, this is someone, Sag, you're someone that's like very like, I'm hearing like kumbaya, like very like I'm hearing you give the best fucking advice, but you do not take it. Like, your friends at work, if they tell you about a cute guy, you don't entertain it at all. You're not like, oh yeah, but he's so cute. Did he ask you on a date? What did he do? You don't ask questions. If they tell you he's nice, you'll listen. But other than that, you're just like, I'm here for support. And if he fucks up, I'm ready to say something. Like, the standard that you have for everyone else, you do not have for yourself. If she chose to release her negative self-talk within, she would see the 8 massive swords surrounding her, only symbolic, self-defeating, fear-based mental props she can easily release herself from if she faces her fears. What is Sagittarius afraid of? Too many came out. 6 of Wands reversed. 6 of Wands upright is the celebration card. That is like parade. That makes me think of like a wedding, like an after party. You're afraid of lack of recognition. You're afraid of loss of confidence, fall from grace, failure. That can be hard. I feel like even when I have exes that the thought of those people, I'm like, wow, I must have been a child when I got with that person, because not my type, no chemistry, like what was I doing? And still, even with those ones, might not sting as bad, and even if it's not a sting, there's always just this like, ugh. I don't think anyone like enjoys seeing an ex-partner with a new person, unless you're at a point where you're like friends with them and it's healthy and normal. 5 of Wands reversed. You were scared of conflict. What are the final messages for Sag? I can't spit words out. This is a crazy reading. What is coming at the end of March 2025? Clarify this Ace of Cups. Temperance, equal give and take. Someone coming to reciprocate. Temperance and Ace of Cups go hand in hand in Sagittarius. I believe that is your card. Something about Rainbow Bright could be significant. Rainbow Bright, Ren Stimpy, My Little Pony. The Labyrinth, The Dark Crystal. Pee-wee's Playhouse could be significant. Very interesting. 3 of Cups reversed. Clarify. That's like people partying without you. That's people like celebrating without you. That's you like not being invited to the party. Queen of Pentacles reversed. There's something about your stability that's really affecting your confidence that you're going to have to work on through March. And I kept getting something about the 22nd for Scorpio, so maybe something about the 22nd will be significant for you. Maybe something about, I said 224. Something about the 22nd or 24th could be significant for you. Something about, are those hydrangeas? Is that what that is? Those big, oh, you're not going to be able to see that card. Those like big, like round blue flowers, and they grow in like bushes. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Wheel of Fortune. This is like, oh my gosh, yeah. What will help Sag release this stagnant energy? I feel like I just keep getting this, like, this same energy repeating over and over again. Page of Cups. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Fishing could be relevant for some of you. Sorry, it's just funny. Ending your reading, we have the Page of Cups to match the Ace of Cups. What is going to help you release this stagnant energy is, I'm hearing, easing up. And you're really not going to want to hear this right now. but the universe needs you to pay it forward. Is like, I just heard that clear as shit. Like, that just came out of my fucking soul. I did not think that before I said it. It just came out as I was thinking it. The universe needs you to pay it forward. And this, like, with the Page of Cups, I'm not getting this as financially. So this is not the type of thing where you're like, okay, I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree tomorrow and get all my coworkers goodie bags, or fuck Dollar Tree. I don't care if you go to Neiman Marcus. I don't care if you go to Nordstrom. I don't care if you go to fucking Galleria Mall, wherever you're at, and spend $1,000 on every single one of your coworkers. That's not it. Might make you feel better, but that's not it. You've got to put the time and love into yourself that you have been putting into other people. Like, one random little thing, I remember when I got out of, like, my first really, like, abusive codependent relationship, I had a very hard time, like, this is gonna sound like bullshit, but there was seriously, like, maybe 2 years of my life that I, like, could not sit and just watch something on TV because I felt like it was a waste of time. I was just sitting by myself doing nothing but entertaining myself watching TV. What a waste of time. And it really made things worse with my OCD, because then it developed this, like, hyperfixation on being productive and busy, and I still kind of have, like, problems because of it, but like, on off days, I will notice that I will try to, like, get as much done as I can in a day, because I feel like sitting with myself is a waste of time. For a long time, I would only do my nails if I knew I had, like, a big day at work coming up. I would only do my nails if I knew I was going on a date, not because I was okay with how they looked. Like, now I don't do my nails because I'm just okay with how they look, and I just don't feel like I want to do my nails. But in more recent past, that was not the case. It was like, if my nails weren't done, it was because I felt bad about myself, and I felt like there was no reason to do them because I wasn't going to see anybody. Like, shifting that perspective is going to be your biggest challenge for the month of March. But overcoming that, Page of Cups, pouring that emotion back into your inner child, like, there could really be, like, there's, like, a huge, like, inner child, like, mother and father wound. Even if you had both parents present, they could have just, I'm hearing they had you so young they couldn't parent you, or they had you so old they couldn't relate. It was like one of the two. Something about green eyes could be significant. Ow! Sorry, I just dug his claws in my thigh. Oh my god, dude, ow. But yeah, pouring that love. I think I said this at the beginning of your reading too, Sag. Maybe time for you to get a pet. If you don't have a pet, get a pet if you can. It will really, 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 really help you. If you're in the don't get a pet. If you're struggling to take care of yourself, maybe don't get a pet. But at my lowest points in life, nothing has kept me happier than this little guy, first of all. And second of all, he keeps me on a routine. Granted, he's not a dog, so he doesn't have much of a routine. But there's still some things that I do. Well, besides, like, food and water, litter box, duh. Like, I do brush him every single day. I brush him every single day. He's a short-haired domestic cat, so there's nothing, it's not like I have to brush him every single day, but it makes his coat feel better, and I think it's like a bonding thing. It makes him feel better, It makes me feel better about myself because then I feel like I'm a better owner to him. I like getting those little pouch treats for him because it makes me feel good. I'm like, oh, I'm investing my money into him. He likes them, makes him happy. Just little shit like that, like, I don't know, Sag. Sorry, he distracted me really bad. He's like, you've been talking for so long. This is Gizmo, everybody, if you haven't met him. He's 12 years old. My old man. My old man. But yeah. Saggy, that's what I have for you guys. I pulled a shitload of cards for you. I'm sorry your reading was so long. But it really feels like you're going through a lot right now. I don't know. Maybe you just needed someone to sit and talk with you. If this reading resonated for you, look in my description box and send me an email. I'll do a free personal reading for you. No time limit. Like, I really feel like someone is just fucking going through it right now. And they need, like... not even guidance or advice. It's like you just need someone to tell you something that you already know. It's like, you know, if you had someone like watch you all day, they'd be like, hey, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? And you're like, I know, I know, I know. Page of Cups. Page of Cups, Sag, will lead you to Ace of Cups. That's what I have for you for March 2025. If you hung out this long, thank you. If at any point during this reading you felt anxious, annoyed, confused, it was not for you. I'll be back, probably not tonight, maybe tonight, I don't know. I'll be back tonight, tomorrow, maybe the next day for Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, I don't know who else I need to do, Taurus. But yeah, what else? Sunday night, I'm coming on for live readings. They will be $20 each. Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, PayPal payments only. Hop on that if you're interested. We'll be hanging out with Gizmo as per usual. But yeah, thanks guys for keeping me company, and I hope I could keep you company as well. And Saggy, if this is your reading, don't be depressed after this. Like, hang tight. A lot of this was clarifying. This isn't upcoming. I wasn't getting like, oh yeah, you're about to be fucked, and you're about to be insecure, and you're about to resist this breakup. I'm getting like, this is kind of already playing out. It's just not the type of thing that you cry one time and get over. It's taken, there's a little bit of struggle, but you can see the outcome, and you can see that there's love coming in. I'm getting like you can feel that there's love coming in. You don't know who this person is yet, but you can like feel it. You can feel it. Are you feeling me now, Mr. Krabs? Okay, I'm gonna